Hey you guys! Today we geek WordPress in 3 minutes. Coming up. Today we'll be installing our WordPress websites in 3 minutes. But first, some useful theory. WordPress is a very flexible system that allows users to easily create their own websites, add, update, or remove the content within the few clicks without any programming knowledge. WordPress is written in PHP and bound with MySQL as database to store all the content related to data and the website. WordPress supports ginormous amount of features like themes, plugins, admin panels, and others. It's using responsive web design approach to make sure your website would look nice on different devices and platforms. Now, once we figure out what the WordPress is, we can finally get into the installation and create our own websites really quick. So let's get into it. Now the part you were all waiting for. Installation of WordPress in 3 minutes. Starting now. Today we will be using Bitnami to install our WordPress on our PC. Bitnami basically is a library of installers and solution stacks that makes our life easier to install multiple required components for the WordPress within the same installer, which means you can install everything within the few clicks. Also, you can find all the links and steps below this video in the description section. Once everything is settled, let's open our browser and proceed to the bitnami.com website to download the installer for the WordPress stack. Now, on the upper left side, you can find Applications tab. This will list all the available installers for solution and libraries. Here's the WordPress we are looking for. As we're interested only in WordPress for Windows this time, let's click Windows. However, you can see that the WordPress solution could be easily installed directly to the cloud or built as a container image for Docker. But let's leave this topic to the next time and let me know if you're interested in the comment section below. Now let's download our WordPress installer for Windows. I have pre-downloaded the installer already, so let's dive directly into the installation process of our WordPress website on our PC. After the installation startup, first it will ask us if we want to install WordPress with or without PHP admin tool. I would like to leave PHP my admin tool as it is, since it's quite helpful if we want to handle the administration of our MySQL database. I'll be doing separate video about this, so stay tuned. Next, let's select our installation folder. I will leave like it is, so it's easier for me to find it later on. Now, creating the admin account is the hardest part of the whole tutorial, believe me. We need to set some name, your email, login, which we'll be using later on to access our admin panel, and the password. Be careful choosing your password and login. You don't want to forget those two. Otherwise, you will not be able to modify your website's content. Also remember to create a strong password. Now, let's pick the name for our website or blog. Going next to SMTP settings. At this point, we don't need it, but we can enable it later on through the admin panel. Then, since I want to create my website on my PC, I obviously don't want to upload it to the cloud. So I uncheck the deployment checkbox and proceed. And now the installation has started. The only thing we need to do is a little bit waiting, so all the dependencies and the WordPress is installed on your computer. Installation is complete just in time. Awesome. Once it's done, let's click Finish. It will open our browser with the web interface of Bitnami. Look, it says WordPress is installed. Awesome, let's access our website. Now we have fully functional and working WordPress website ready to be customized and filled with the content. As one of the first major steps we will do is change the website theme. First, we need to access our WordPress admin panel by adding /vp-admin to our URL. Then, using the admin credentials we specified during the installation, we enter the admin panel. We click on Customize your site. The customization window will appear. In here, we can customize the visual parts of our websites like theme, colors, background, images, menus, widgets, and much more. For changing the theme, let's click Change. By default, there are only 4 free-to-use themes pre-installed that you can use right away. I personally like 2017 theme for simplicity of the design. Once you agree with the theme, you click Activate and Publish button. After button has changed to the published, it's ready. Let's navigate to our website to check the changes. Our theme has changed. Awesome! Last but not least, I want to show you how can you find your website files on your local machine so you can add and modify files. Let's open File Explorer and navigate to the folder where the Bitnami was installed. So the root folder of Bitnami folder will contain folder called Apps, then WordPress and htdocs. And now we are here. We have all the files and folders related to your website. When you will be ready to deploy your website to the internet, you would need those files to be transferred to hosting provider to let other people access your website. Now I will show you a small tip. I will rename our vp-admin folder. This will prove that the changes made here will be reflected on our website in our browser. Let's get back to our browser and check if admin panel is still accessible by its old name. As we can see, it is not. This is very helpful security tip. This might be worth of using when your website is accessible over the internet and you don't want anyone except you to have access to admin panel. So today we geeked WordPress with Bitnami under 3 minutes. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Leave in the comment section what do you think of the WordPress and what do you want to see more on this channel. Like, subscribe, and turn on the notification to not miss upcoming videos. See you around and tschüss!